Welcome to my channel. My name is Ashley and I love makeup. I focus on indie and affordable brands, so if that's what you're into, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and also if you guys can do me a favor, if you have someone who you think might enjoy my content, please share my content with them. That would be just a huge help. And let's go ahead and get started in today's video. Alright you guys, so today's palette is going to be the ColourPop The Legend of Korra palette. Here's the outside packaging. I did already take the palette out just because if you've been here for a minute, I can't get stuff out of packaging. I just can't. I don't know what the deal is, but I struggle. I drop things. It's a mess. But here's the actual palette. It is really cute. I have to be completely honest, I know nothing about The Legend of Korra. It has something to do with Avatar, which I also know nothing about, but I don't really know where they come together. But I fell in love with the color story. I just want to make sure you guys can see this. This is absolutely beautiful. So I think we're going to do one blue-green eye and one red-orangish eye. And so let's go ahead and let's get started. So how are you guys doing? How's life? How are things? There I go. Losing stuff already. I'm okay. Today's Sunday, so the Sunday scaries are real. I'm feeling very shaky, very anxiety. Because of the upcoming work week, but that's normal for me. Let's go ahead and what do I want to do? Don't do more green, I want to more blue. We're going to do both. Let's start. I have to start with this really pretty shade Water Bending. It is just absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, so I just have a very stressful job and it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. But yesterday was Saturday, so that means it was a good day. I had a me day. I got to spend a little bit of time with my husband, which is very hit and miss lately with his new schedule and me working all the time. So yeah, it was a good day. I went to TJ Maxx, Marshalls, which I hadn't been to in forever. And yeah, TJ Maxx used to be the place to go. Shiza. Alright, you guys, so one of my batteries died. But as I was saying, to me, TJ Maxx used to be like the go-to for makeup. But I do have to say, the last few times I've been to TJ Maxx, I have just not been impressed. Like, they used to have some glam light stuff. Some ColourPop stuff. I'm drawing a blank. What are, more Korra Beauty, Morphe. Sorry, the point is they used to have so much, like, more, name brand type stuff. But, like, yeah, more like as far as palettes go, the last few times I've been, they have, like, nothing. They have a lot of, what is it? It's like Nicole Miller or something, or Ellen Trace. I don't know. Some kind of brands that, like, I've never heard of. And the palettes are very, I mean, if you're a more neutral, don't really like look like you're wearing eyeshadow person, then it's perfect. But, yeah, just the stuff I've been seeing, I'm like, man, like, where's the good stuff going? So I did go to Marshalls. I'm just trying to Google this and see if that brand that I said is like a real brand. Okay, yeah, Ellen Tracy, they do, whatever it is, they do have makeup. But yeah, just a lot of stuff like that. And it's not really doing it for me. I'm like, man, this is like really sad. So I did end up going to Marshalls and they had much better stuff than TJ Maxx, which is crazy because it did not used to be that way. Okay, now I'm going to take the shade Earthbending, which is this really pretty green right here. But yeah, I was just shocked. I'm like, man, why is TJ Maxx not getting the good stuff anymore? Because I've been like a couple different times, and there used to be like one TJ Maxx store that, so there are two, like, I don't have anything in my town where I live, but on either side of me, there are TJ Maxx stores, and the one used to get like the better stuff, and I've been to that one and they like had nothing the last couple weeks, and so I went to the other one and they had like a couple Makeup Revolution palettes. Man, maybe like 1 or 2 Morphe palettes, but yeah, definitely not what you would expect for how things used to be, because I used to get some really awesome deals at TJ Maxx, and now I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna go back, because their selection was just so little. Okay, I think we're gonna go in with a shimmer now. We're just gonna shimmer it up just because. But have you guys noticed that, like, if you're more of a TJ Maxx fan, have your stores just not really been getting the good stuff in? Because I don't know. I don't know if this is just a sign of the times, or I just live in like a bad area, which I do, but I don't know. I'm just curious. Like, what are you guys seeing? Because I know I've seen some people. It doesn't seem like people do a lot of TJ Maxx YouTube videos anymore. But I know that, I mean, from what I've seen, though, it seems like they're finding better stuff. And but again, they might live in better areas. But yeah, I was just really disappointed. Okay, for some reason, I'm just, this shade Future Industries, it's just calling me, and I want to use it and see what it's going to look like. So that's what we're going to do. Hopefully this is more like bluish than reddish, but we'll see. Okay. But on another note, though, I do have to say, skincare-wise, though, like, TJ Maxx has lots of skincare and also hair care. So maybe I'll just go to them for that. But if I'm looking for makeup, I will head to Marshall's. Like, I've seen some people find some makeup stuff at Ross, but ours doesn't really seem to have much. So again, it could totally just be I live in a crappy location, which I am not denying that. All right, this is very pretty. It's like a deep, dark, purplish, sparkly goodness. Not exactly what I was going for, but not mad at it. It's very pretty. I kind of accidentally just covered up the green though. So we're gonna do like a green lower lash line. I do love the shimmers though. That was kind of felt like a Super Shock shade. Very soft. Very sparkly. Okay. Let me get off my TJ Maxx soapbox for a second. We're just going to go back in with that green shade Earthbending, which is that one right there. And that's what's going to be on the lower lash line. Also, has anyone tried any of the NYX, the new NYX bronzers? They're like all have like butter names. Like, I can't even remember any of the names, but I did order one off of Amazon and it is supposed to be delivered next week, so I'm excited to try it. They look beautiful. I'm just curious if anyone has tried those yet. Okay, so I think we're gonna go in with the shade Endgame for the lower inner corner highlight. And I know I mentioned this in the video that I filmed yesterday, but I did end up picking up the Glamlite Kiss palette. Not a huge Kiss fan, but I absolutely loved the way the palette looked, so I'm really excited to get to try that out. There's just so much like going on in the makeup world. It's just madness. madness. I love that shimmer. All right, now we're gonna go on to the other eye. And we're gonna start out with the shade Airbending, which I would think shade Airbending. I don't think yellow goes with air though. I would think, but I guess they did blue for water bending, green for earth bending, but air, and then they've got like this white shade here called air. Right there. So like maybe the shade Airbending could have been like maybe they could have made water bending a darker blue and air bending maybe like a lighter blue or more of like a blue gray. I don't know. I clearly I don't design palettes for a living, but that just kind of shocked me that airbending is yellow, but maybe there's a reason for it. Probably thinking about this way too much, but this is a really pretty yellow though. Also, I'm like, this is kind of reminded me just a little bit of the look I did yesterday. But I think the video I filmed yesterday and what I'm filming today are going to go up on different weeks. So hopefully you guys won't be like, you just did that look. Because like literally I did the day before. But that's okay. This side's different. This one's going to be kind of the same. But like I can't help it. I got to work with the shades that are in the palette, you know? Can't get over the shade being yellow and it's called airbending. It's confusing my brain. Oh, and then firebending, which is red, which totally makes sense. I don't know. I'm clearly missing something here. Feel free to let me know what it is. Okay, now we're gonna go with firebending, which is red, which makes sense, I think. And we're gonna put this in that crease. Very pretty. Very, very pretty. Okay. Now we're going to take the glitter glue and just put it all over the lid and we're going to shimmer it up. And then I just need to figure out which shimmer shade I want to go in with. Let's see. It's either Spirits, Harmony, or Rebirth. Maybe, I don't know. Let me just figure this out really quick. I don't know. I am really, really loving Spirits. It's just a really pretty bronzy shade, and I think that's what I'm going to use. Clean off this brush. Okay, so we're going to go in with this shade, which is Spirits, right here. Again, just really pretty bronzy. I'm feeling it right now, so that's what we're going to use. Yeah, that's pretty. That is beautiful. Just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I'm getting like dragon vibes right now. That is so pretty. Okay. I love that. Okay, now lower lash line. I think I am going to go in with the shade. You know what? I'm just going with that red shade. Again, firebending, because it's so pretty. And if you've been here for a minute, I'm just in this like red era. I just love it. I can't get enough of the reds. Okay. And then for the lower inner corner highlight, I think we're just going to go in with that shade. What are we going to do? Let's go with the shade Air, which is this one right here. Alright. I am going to go kind of clean up just a little bit of a mess that I made overshooting my eyes. There's not really a whole lot of fallout, just a little. Put on some mascara and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I am back. Just a quick rundown of a couple things on the face. The blush I'm wearing, it's the Moira Love Heat Cream Blush in the shade, what shade is this? I Understand You. It's just the most beautiful pink shade, and I did accidentally, when I was trying to get this open, jab my nail in it, but that is just such a beautiful, beautiful pink shade. And the highlight is the Moira Dreamlight highlighter in the shade Love Struck, which is that shade right there. The lips, I started out before I started filming. I had the ColourPop Ultra Blotted Lip in the shade Jet Setter, which is just that shade right there. Just a very neutral, what would I even call this? Like a neutral, very, very, very light brown shade, I guess would be a good way to call that. But it just wasn't doing anything for me, and I'm like, I feel like I need something different. So I grabbed this Ladybug Glow lip gloss, just hot pink lip gloss. It is absolutely beautiful, and that's pretty much all that you can see. So what's on the lips. And for the face, it is just the Wet n Wild Bare Skin Tint, whatever it's called, with niacinamide. I've been loving that a lot lately. And then the bronzer is the Milani Cheek Kiss bronzer in the shade, I think it's Hey Honey. So that's what's, other things are on the face, and then just a brow gel. But these are the finished looks that I created. I don't know, I've been loving the reds lately, and this blue, green, purplish eye. I also love, I've just really been just missing doing the fun, colorful looks. So this was the Legend of Korra palette by ColourPop. Here's the inside of this palette. It's just super beautiful. Again, I know nothing about the Legend of Korra, but I love the color story, and the palette was on sale for like $9, so I picked it up. And that is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for all the love that you've shown me. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. If there's someone that you think would enjoy my content, please do me a huge favor and share my page with them. Share, some of my videos. That would just mean so much to me. And just remember that you are loved, you are beautiful, you are amazing, you are gorgeous, and have a wonderful day, night, morning, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are, and I'll see y'all in the next one.